Hey guys, this is Matt with Just for Fun. Gonna record a few videos right now, bringing to you a couple of modern brews. This is Shamans, as brought to us by Bob. Shout out Bob Long. And gonna play this deck, few matches. This is his list for the most part, except the lands because I'm poor and I wanted to wiggle them around a little bit. Here's how the deck works. Okay, play red and green lands, right? So we got just like a nice decent mix. There's the mana isn't terribly demanding, so you could probably tweak this, play a couple other things, as long as you don't have too many come into tap lands. Should be fine. I threw in a fun of Wolf Run just for giggles. So play a bunch of shamans. Everything in here is a shaman, okay? And shaman, whatever. Even this guy, which is weird, you wouldn't have expected him. He's like, hi, I'm aggro. I'm like, you'd think he'd be like a scout or a warrior or something. He's got arrows in his back, could be an archer. Nope, shaman. Okay, Harbinger, which is here as a tutor for the key card in the deck, which is Rage Forger. Now, this guy, first of all, aside from the art looking like, the bad guy in a Disney movie, he's badass. He's forging blades by means of rage, right? That's pretty badass. He's on fire, he's looking all pissed off and stuff. So, anyway, basically, this card is so unassuming and it's so ridiculously powerful. This is a mythic uncommon, I think. Puts a +1/+1 counter on each other shaman you control, so each other creature you control when it comes into play. That's already pretty good out of a 3-mana 2/2. And then whenever each creature you control with a counter attacks, it pings opponent for 1 regardless of blocks. So the funny thing about this is that these stack. So if you have 2 in play, each creature attacking is going to deal 2 before combat damage. And I mean, it just spirals out of control really fast. So Harbinger is there to find the Rage Forger. Bolt is there because we're playing Mountains, so why would you not play Lightning Bolt? Banner it. This guy is pretty decent. He's got blocks, not that you really want to be on the blocking side of things. He can get in there for 1 with 1 Rage Forger. He's a 2/4, which is not a bad attacking creature because you're going to trigger the ping and it's unlikely it'll die in combat, and it makes all your other dudes cheaper. Burning Tree Emissary, yeah, Shaman or Shawwoman in this case, coming into play basically for free. Paying you back after you put her into play. So there's always the turns where you dump a whole bunch of these or dump your hand. Visionary is there just as a cantripping shaman dude. Rattle Claw, just another fitting creature, taps for mana, never a bad thing. Wolf Skull, this guy is mad value. This guy is 2/2s for days. He just keeps putting other creatures into play. So he's pretty cool. We like him. And then there's some Flame Speakers. I haven't actually connected with one of these yet, but I feel like it'll be really fun when it does. Double Strike, Trample, sort of Chandra's Exile draw effect. Get a bunch of freebies. Could be really good after being pumped with Rage Forger. Just all around creature deck. Mostly 34 creatures in the deck. Only non-creature card is Bolt because it's Bolt. Board is not complete yet. These are just some things I was toying around with. This is Bob's idea, of course, and has been very good for me so far. Rune Blaster, it blows up a non-basic. Why not? Hasty Shaman guy, seems good. Threw in a couple Ancient Grudges just because we're playing red-green, so why not have it as an option. Reclamation Sage, threw 1 in because that's all I have at the moment, and I didn't feel like sifting through bots to trade for more. It's just a good dude. Essence Warden, not sure about, but seems like it could be really good against Burn or something like that. Gain a metric ton of life and go from there. So yeah, fun deck. very powerful, very explosive. Obviously, sweepers are not your friend, because you kind of want to go all in all the time. But yeah, I had fun playing with it, and I'm going to record some matches for you, and you'll see how it works.